fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 2 of the March season here tonight, only on the MTA YouTube channel. If you're new here, be sure to crush that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, stay up to date with everything that we're doing, and be sure to like the video, comment down below of what you thought about tonight's show, because 16 of the baddest of the bad are getting ready to throw it down on a shorter course here tonight, designed by the MTA track crew. However, Austin Spence and the Boss Gator still holding on to that championship flag, trying to do a three-peat here tonight. Will he be able to do it, keep the flag with Crush This Racing? We're going to find out here to come as round 1 gets underway. There you see the Boss Gator championship flag on the backside of that truck, ready to throw it down. Here's how round 1 action is going to be shaken down. Traxxas T-Max taking on the War Wizard, Nitro Circus taking on Taurus Nightmare, taking on the Gravedigger. Then it's the return of Carolina Crusher taking on the Cowboy. Other side of the bracket, Velociraptor taking on UFO in a heavyweight showdown. Then Dragonoid set to take on the Avenger Chevrolet, followed by Wild Hair set to take on Raminator. And closing out round 1 competition here tonight, Wyatt Anderson and the all-new Max D taking on the reigning and defending champion for the Crush This Race team, Austin Spence and the Boss Gator, who's trying to go 3 for 3 here tonight to kick off week 2 of the March season here tonight on Thunder. Now up first, coming to the line, is the return of the awesome-looking War Wizard driven by Chris Ballout, longtime MTA veteran out here. Debuted the truck last week, turned it upside down, trying to do better here tonight. He is now set to take on Nathaniel Wiggins and the Traxxas T-Max Ford over here on the inside lane. Now, if you notice, ladies and gentlemen, there is a car stack right there at the start line. The drivers have to maneuver over that. Get down to the finish line first. Here's the green light up and over the first mile. The War Wizard with a whole shot. T-Max coming back on him. What a ride as Chris Ballout takes it down through the tunnel into the pit area, and Nathaniel Wiggins closing the gap. Not sure who did pick up the round 1 victory right here as we went across the finish line. War Wizard all the way down inside of the pit area. We're going to go back and take another look at your MTA photo finish. War Wizard did get a little bob up in the far lane. Your winner, Nathaniel Wiggins and the Traxxas T-Max. He will advance on in round 2 competition here tonight. Next up in round 1, Jamie Hurd returning in the Taurus machine. Longtime MTA veteran trying to get another Thunder win on his resume here tonight. He is now set to take on yet another MTA veteran, Brandon Jagger, back for the first time in a long time, debuting the brand new Nitro Circus machine over there on the outside lane. One of these drivers meeting up with Nathaniel Wiggins and the Traxxas T-Max later on tonight inside of round 2. Boat truck stage now. Here's the green light over the first third bubble. Taurus out of check and Nitro Circus coming back. And Brandon Jagger and Nitro Circus getting a round 1 victory here tonight over the Taurus machine. And Jamie Hurd, as he spins it out down there inside of the shutdown area, got a little bobbing up coming over that first dirt mobile. And Nitro Circus capitalized. He will advance on in a round 2. Next up here tonight, inside of round 1, the Phenom, Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger, all the way from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, ready now to take on Shane Action Jackson and the Nightmare GMC over here on the far lane, trying to get a Thursday Night Thunder Championship. To his credit, he's got to go through one of the best, and now the Hall of Fame inductee for 2025, the Phenom and Rich Wagner. Boat driver staged and ready to go. Battle of bow tie. Green light going down. Nightmare and the Gravedigger are side by side through the first jump through no man's land. It's a close shootout, and they take it all the way down to the pit area. What an incredible race here tonight in round 1 on Thunder. Both drivers gave it all they had. Too close to call from up here inside the booth. We're going to go back down now and check out your MTA photo finish, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible race. Your winner in round 1, ladies and gentlemen, Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger will just edge out Shane Jackson in the Nightmare Machine. What an awesome matchup that was. Next up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at the line is Jason Cook, longtime MTA veteran, been with us since day 1 in the brand new Cowboy Chevrolet. He will now take on a legendary Chevrolet stage over here on the inside lane. Pete Piscotlo in the Carolina Crusher Chevrolet out of Waynesboro, North Carolina. Both these drivers want this win bad. It's a battle of the bow tie here tonight inside of round one. Who's going to manipulate that first dirt mobile at the start of the track? We're about to find out. Stage of the line. Green light goes down and off the line over the first set of cars. Carolina Crusher's got the lead on Cowboy. Trying to come back on him as Crusher tagging the wall. And Jason Cook will ride it out into the shutdown area through the pit section and get into War Wizard down there. But what a ride. A close matchup nonetheless. We're going to go back and check out your photo finish here tonight. Who did pick up this round one victory? We're about to find out. Your winner in round one, ladies and gentlemen, Carolina Crusher over the Cowboy here tonight. Pete Piscotlo will advance on into round two competition. Next up at the line, the man that took January season by storm, Javon Woodrow, representing the Backyard Beast and Velociraptor, the owner of the Backyard Jam, now ready to take on Mr. Cool Hand Luke himself. Longtime MTA veteran, legendary driver, James Bailey Court out of Cinemis, New Jersey. The UFO Ford, an all-new truck debuted later last year, has been running good for him. Boat truck stage, Velociraptor and UFO get the green light. Velociraptor's got a hold shot. Bailey Court trying to come back on him, and upside down goes Devon Woodrow. Velociraptor, he does pick up the round one victory, and Bailey Court trying to get the truck low down there inside of the shutdown area. As we go back and check out your MTA replay here, off the line, Velociraptor has about a truck length lead over Court and UFO. He's trying to close the gap on him over the first jump now through no man's land. Velociraptor just hammering down on that loud pedal. Got a bad bounce over that last set of cars, turning him upside down. Court kind of tagged him right there. He had no choice though as Velociraptor went upside down right in front of him. Now the MTA track run officials are down there to roll Velociraptor right side up. Court's still down there assessing the damage to his truck as well. Might have blown a hydraulic line on the front end of that truck as he tagged Velociraptor down inside of the shutdown area. Looks like no damage has been done. The crew's going to go over that truck during intermission. Hopefully he'll be back and ready for round two. That is Velociraptor upside down here tonight. Next up in round one, however, Aaron Church, your 2024 Monster Mania champion, Bakugan Dragonoid, at the line, ready now to take on Jimmy Bone Ferguson in that beautiful S10 Avenger out of Columbus, Michigan. Ferguson trying to get another Thunder Championship to his credit. Aaron Church and Dragonoid, that new truck's been working well for him. Both driver stage, green light goes down and off the line they go. Avenger's got a slight hold shot. Dragonoid trying to come back on him, almost closing the gap at the finish line as Aaron Church takes it down into the pit area. It looked like Ferguson did have a lead on him going across the finish line. Another incredibly close race here tonight, and the shorter course is allowing for a lot of great close racing action. So we hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. Going back and checking out your photo finish. Your winner, Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger by about half a truck over the Dragonoid here tonight inside of round one. Dragonoid now on the trailer. Avenger will move on. Next up inside of round one, Austin Wagner and the legendary Wild Hair. That truck has made some big names out here on the MTA YouTube channel. Ready now to take on the all-new Hall Brothers Racing Dodge Raminator from the Crush This Racing podcast. Over here on the inside lane, Nathan Smith behind the wheel made a huge impression, making it all the way to the finals last week. Chevrolet now taking on the Dodge. Green light goes down on the line over the first jump. Wild Hair's got a lead. Here comes Raminator on the inside lane. It's Nathan Smith coming from behind for a round one victory over Austin Wagner and the Wild Hair Chevrolet. What an incredible race it was. Nathan Smith from the Crush This podcast and the all-new Raminator will take it on in a round two competition here tonight. Wild Hair Chevrolet on the trailer. Now as we get ready to close out round one competition, two-time Thursday Night Thunder champion Austin Spence ready to defend the championship flag against the wise man, Wyatt Anderson, representing Renegades Motorsports out here tonight in the all-new flat black Max D over here on the inside lane, a front engine design truck. He's trying to take away the flag here tonight from the Crush This race team inside of round one. Boss Gator Max D, stage, green light goes down and off the line. The Gator's got a hold shot. Max D trying to come back from it now, and Boss Gator taking home a victory here tonight inside of round one as Anderson tried to come back on him. Not enough here tonight in round one competition, and the Gator remains undefeated in the March season. He will hold on to that championship flag moving on in a round two competition. And ladies and gentlemen, the racing was extremely close all round one long. We saw some wild and crazy action. Boss Gator still holds on to that championship flag. Will he be able to hang on to it in round two? We'll find out next. Welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. Week 2 of the March season getting kicked off, and here's how round 2 action is going to be shaken down. Nathaniel Wiggins and the Traxxas T-Max ready now to take on Brandon Jager in Nitro Circus. Then Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger taking on Pete Piscadlo, Carolina Crusher to round out the first half of round 2. Looking at the other side of the bracket, Javon Woodrow, Velociraptor, taking on Jimmy Bones Ferguson in Avenger. And then closing out round 2 competition here tonight, a rematch from last week's final, Nathan Smith in the all-new Raminator taking on Austin Spence, your current defending champion in the Boss Gator. Both trucks representing the Crush This race team, and one of them is going to be advancing on into our semifinal matchup. Now up first at the line is Brandon Jager in Nitro Circus, an all-new truck debuted last week, ready now to take on Nathaniel Wiggins, the Traxxas T-Max, an older truck, but it's still getting the job done for him here tonight. He's looking strong in round 1 competition. Over here on the inside lane, the all-new truck we just talked about, Nitro Circus, made its debut last week. Both drivers are staged to kick off round 2. The green light goes down the Ford Oval Brigade, and T-Max has the hold on. Nitro Circus trying to come back on him, and Jager taking it down into the pit area, almost getting into the Gravedigger hauler down there, and T-Max shuts it down at the wall, and Nathaniel Wiggins and T-Max looks like he did walk away with a round 2 victory over the Nitro Circus here tonight. We're going to go back and check out your MTA photo finish. Your winner in round 2 is Nathaniel Wiggins and T-Max by about half a truck over the Nitro Circus, and the racing here tonight is extremely close, and hopefully it's going to get a lot closer, because up next, the Carolina Crusher, Pete Piscadlo out of Wadesboro, North Carolina, ready now to take on the Phenom, Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger out of Kildow Hills, North Carolina. So a battle of the Carolina boys, a battle of the Bowtie Brigade, a battle of the 90s favorites. Gravedigger taking on Carolina Crusher. Who's going on in the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen? Both these drivers are staged and ready to go. Gravedigger, Carolina Crusher, the green light goes down over the first start bubble. They're side by side through no man's land. What a race it is. They make a contact right before the tunnel as they try to shut the trucks down. Carolina Crusher going over on the Gravedigger, making a little bit of contact. We're going to go back and check out your MTA replay. What an incredible matchup. Watch them side by side over the first dirt mobile. Door handle to door handle now, all the way down the straightaway, flying high, up and over no man's land. They settle it down to the last set of cars, and Carolina Crusher pulls out a win over the Gravedigger there as they shut it down at the tunnel area. What an incredible matchup, a great race by 2 great drivers. Next up here tonight in round 2, however, Jimmy Bones Ferguson returning out of Columbus, Michigan, the Avenger Chevrolet, ready now to take on Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor, trying to get back on that mean streak, represent his team, the Backyard Beast over here on the inside lane. We all know what Velociraptor can do. Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger, one bad, fast cat out here on the Thunder Series. Who's it going to be going on in the semifinals? Avenger, Velociraptor, green light going down over the first set of cars, and Velociraptor's got a home shot. Ferguson coming back. What a race it is as they made a little bit of contact going through the tunnel area. Velociraptor getting caught up at the wall protection, and Avenger taking it down inside the pit area. What an incredible matchup. Again, way too close to call up here in the booth. Let's go down and check out your MTA photo finish. Your winner in round 2, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor by inches over Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger. What an incredible race here in round 2 competition. But now it's time to close out round 2, a battle of the Crush This race team teammates in a rematch from last week's final. Nathan Smith and the all-new Raminator taking on Austin Spence, now a 2-time Thursday Night Thunder champion in the Boss Gator, who currently holds on to that championship flag over here on the inside lane. Raminator came up just short last week. He's trying to get a little bit of redemption here tonight. Who's taking the flag in the semifinal stage? Green light going down there side by side over the first jump. They're jetting it out through no man's land. What a race Gator on 2 wheels. And upside down goes Austin Spence in the Boss Gator as he tries to shut it down. He almost saved it, turning it over right there at the tunnel. A race way too close to call. Them Crush This boys are coming up strong for the March season. What an incredible matchup. Another look at your MTA replay. And off the line they go up and over the first car, side by side down the straightaway. A slight lead now to Raminator. Here comes Boss Gator on the inside trying to close out the gap. We're going to look at your first freeze frame. The Gators got him by inches. Let's go over to your next frame, and at the line, your winner is going to be Austin Spence and Boss Gator, just edging out the Raminator as he rides it up on 2 wheels and turns it over at the tunnel. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, that means Gator down when he's upside down right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Boss Gator holds on to the championship flag for one more round. Can he keep the streak going here tonight? Semi-final action is coming up next, and all eyes are on Austin Spence and the Boss Gator. Welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new here to this channel, that is exactly how you sign up for these events. Head over to our Facebook page and join in on all the action right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Here's how semifinal action is going to be shaken down. Nathaniel Wiggins and T-Max taking on Pete Piscadlo and Carolina Crusher. Then, other side of the bracket, Javon Woodrow Velociraptor taking on the champion, Austin Spence and Boss Gator. Now, up first at the line, Pete Piscadlo out of Wadesboro, North Carolina, and the Carolina Crusher Chevrolet just had an epically close shootout with the Gravedigger in round 2. He is now set to take on Nathaniel Wiggins in the Traxxas T-Max, the former one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. He's on a road to get to victory lane here tonight. He's just got to knock off Carolina Crusher here in semis. Ford versus Chevrolet to kick off semifinals. Green light goes down and off the line. The Crusher's got a hold shot. T-Max in trouble and upside down goes Nathaniel Wiggins in no man's land. He was all out of shape over that first dirt mobile at the top of the track. He has rolled the truck over here inside of no man's land. What a wild crash it was. He was all out of shape coming over that first jump. And Pete Piscadlo and Carolina Crusher will take home a semifinal victory. And the truck wasn't done rolling over right there as you see it laying over on its side. Here's another look at your MTA replay. Watch your inside lane. Here comes Nathaniel Wiggins getting a little crossed up over that first dirt mobile, giving the lead to Carolina Crusher. And right there he tried to gather it up. Unfortunately rolls the truck over inside of no man's land. And Carolina Crusher is in the finals with one bad bow tie here tonight. Who is he going to meet there? Will it be the reigning and defending champion Austin Spence and Boss Gator, who just turned that truck over in semis against the Raminator? Or is it going to be Javon Woodrow in the Velociraptor machine representing the backyard beast over here on the inside lane? We know the mean streak he went on in the January season. If anybody's going to take the flag away from the Gator, it's Velociraptor. Both trucks are staged. Cross this. Backyard beast. The Gator taking on Velociraptor. Green light goes down up and over the first dirt mobile now. The Gator's got a lead. Velociraptor coming back down, but the Gator hangs on as he will take the flag into our final round showdown here tonight. Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor gave it all he could, but the Boss Gator is running top notch. Them Crushes boys didn't come here to play this season. Boss Gator's running strong. Here's a look at your photo finish. How close it was by about half a truck. The Gator remains undefeated in the March season, but now one more race to go. Is the Gator going to hang on to that championship flag for the third event in a row? We're about to find out, because Carolina Crusher takes on the Boss Gator inside of our final round showdown when week 2 of the March season returns. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. First, a word from our friends over at Crush This.
It's bigger. It's louder. It's better than ever. This still isn't your typical motorsports podcast. This is the 10th anniversary of Crush This, a Monster Truck podcast brought to you by J Concepts. For 10 years, your hosts, the Monster Truck Canucker Bradshaw and Dan Chichagash, have brought you into the minds and personalities of the monster truck industry. Strap in and hold on tight. This is Crush This!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Thursday Night Thunder. Week 2 of the March season gets ready to culminate here tonight. It's time for the final round showdown. Boss Gator taking on the Carolina Crusher, and here's how it all unfolded, ladies and gentlemen. Left-hand side of the bracket, Carolina Crusher took out the Cowboy in round 1, the Gravedigger in round 2, T-Max in semis to get to the finals. Other side of the bracket, the Gator took out Max D, Raminator, and Velociraptor in semis to march his way into the final round showdown against the Carolina Crusher Chevrolet. Now, Pete Piscadlo, the old pure adrenaline driver on the MTA series, has found a new home inside of Carolina Crusher. The Chevrolet out of Wadesboro, North Carolina, ready now to take on the Boss Gator from the Crush This race team. Now a two-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, looking to make it number 3 here tonight and represent the Crush This race team with pride as he tries to hang on to that championship flag. Pete Piscadlo looking for his very first Thursday Night Thunder championship in Carolina Crusher. Who's going to take it all the way? Carolina Crusher, Boss Gator. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime here tonight. And the straightaway they go. The Crusher's got a hold shot. Here comes Gator on the inside lane. What a run for Pete Piscadlo as he takes it down to the pit area. Boss Gator right there on his back door, all the way down. What an incredible race. But it wasn't enough for Austin Spence and Boss Gator to hang on to that that championship flag in our final round showdown. Let's go back and take another look at your MTA replay. Up and over the first dirt mobile here. They're pretty much side by side. The Gator got a little cattywampus. Crusher's got a lead on him over in the outside lane. Up and over no man's land. Crusher sticks it hard on the nose and rides a nice little pogo wheelie through this last set of cars. And he will end the streak that was once Boss Gator here tonight, and the championship flag goes on the back of Carolina Crusher. What an incredible race. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please help me congratulating for the first time in his MTA career, your winner here tonight on Thunder, Pete Piscotlo, Carolina Crusher. And ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible night of racing in week 2 of the March season here tonight on Thursday Night Thunder. We all hope you enjoyed yourselves out here watching it live with us in the premiere, or if you're catching up on this video later on. Thank you guys so much. We don't do this without you guys. We appreciate you so much. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll get you down the road. See you next time.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. Cause it's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about